Good morning, divine souls. It's Anna T. Brooks, Sovereign Energy Alchemist, and welcome to Energetic Alchemy with Anna, quick hits of life transforming energy shifts. And today I want to talk to you about this saying, this idea, this philosophy of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm going to give you a reframe for this because I truly believe this was one of the worst, the worst sayings for us to take on, and the way that it actually moved into, hey Jackie, hey, the way that it actually moved into personal development, okay? And the reason I say this is because this started obviously with the idea of like, okay, say you've got a TV or whatever and it's working, and then you decide that, oh, you know what, I'd rather it do this and I want to see if it does that. And then before you know it, you've broken it, you've made it worse, right? That's kind of where it originated from. The problem was when people took this on and they started to look at it as basically saying, well, if there's nothing really wrong, like if there's nothing really broken, don't go like poking around in there. Don't go like, don't push, don't, touch the hornet's nest. Don't do anything to kind of spur it out of where it is. Just keep things as they are. This is one of the worst things that has happened when people have taken this on as a meaningful life help hint, or whatever you want to call it, because as an awakened individual, this is the exact opposite of what you want to be doing. I say, if it ain't broke, fix it anyway. Right? Even if you can't identify the massive, huge thing that needs to change, or the massive, huge issue, that is no longer enough reason to leave everything as it is until something is broken, right? That is exactly the same issue that people got with, people that are in marriages where they're so deeply unhappy for years and years and decades because they're like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, it's okay, it's good enough, things are flowing. Same with careers, same with lifestyles, same with all of this stuff. And then it's only when the marriage breaks down, someone finally leaves, or they get fired from their job, or they have some sort of massive health issue because they hadn't addressed their health, that they're like, oh, well, now I need to fix it. The thing is, if you'd actually just gone back and actually addressed this previously, not coming from the mindset of like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, like this is just good enough, this is exactly what keeps you in the mediocre life. And by mediocre, I mean literally just down to you. It's not up to anybody else to decide what is good, what is bad, what is mediocre, what is excellence. That is completely personal to you. But you know when you're living your life at a mediocre level where you're like, oh, things are just good enough. Like, yeah, they could be better, but they could be worse. It's just okay, right? You know what that feels like for you, versus when you feel alive, you feel passionate, you feel like you are on purpose, you feel like you are here for a reason, like you are this beautiful, energetic, physical being that has been brought here for a purpose, right? This is what life of excellence is all about. And this is what energy is all about. So I really challenge you and invite you, if this feels good for you, and of course, let me know how this lands for you, pop a comment in, let me know, to reframe this and to get out of this saying of, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because it's literally the very thing keeping you at a mediocre level, at a level that is so far below what you are actually capable of, purely because you think that basically there's a threshold, and if things have not reached this threshold of uncomfortable, of painful, of whatever it is, I'm not going to do anything about it, as opposed to being a constantly evolving, constantly changing, constantly up-leveling human being who gets to actually have all of the experiences, all of the love, all of the joy, all of the fun that they are designed to have. So I'd love to hear how this lands for you. Let me know in the comments if you think this is awesome. I'd love for you to hit like, hit share, all the fun things. And I'm sending you so much love. Remember, live life on purpose. Mwah.